Hello, you guys, and someone asked me how to get the tornado mod for Minecraft. So I already did a tutorial on how to get the tornado mod for 1.18.2, but I thought I'd do a tutorial on how to get it for 1.12.2, the Weather 2 Remastered mod for 1.12.2, not the regular one. So I put three links in the description. One is the website where you get Minecraft Forge. The second one will be the Weather 2 Remastered mod page where you get that mod. And then the third link will be the Core Util mod download. So you're going to want to make sure that 1.12 is selected from this drop down menu right here and select 1.12.2. You have to get this version of Forge. If you get this version of Forge, the mod is not going to work. At least from my experience, it didn't work when I got this version of Forge. So I highly recommend you get this version, otherwise the mod may not work. So just click installer. You'll see like ads come up and things like that. Do not click on anything down here. It'll take you somewhere else that you don't need to be. Just click skip up here. Don't click anything else down here. And then when you click skip, you'll get a download. And the download should say Forge 1.12.2 with all these numbers. And you wait for it to completely download, and then you can open it. And then have install client selected, select OK, and then wait for it to download, and then it should be in your launcher. And then once you do that, you can try to run that version of Forge by going to the Minecraft launcher, wait for it to go. So we'll pretend I don't have this version. You can go installations, make a new installation. I don't know, 1.12.2 tornadoes. I don't know, and make it whatever you want. And then select the Forge version from the drop-down menu. Make sure it's the exact same version you downloaded. It may take some time to find it, but you will find it. I probably passed it. But yeah, there are a ton of subversions of Minecraft, so it may take some time to find the right version from the drop-down menu, but you're looking for a Forge version. Yeah, this should be the one right here. It should say this right here. So you select that, and then I'll show you a little trick I like to do with my files. You don't have to do this. You can just leave it at the game directory to the default. But what I like to do is I like to go browse .minecraft, make new folder, 1.12.2 Forge tornadoes. Okay, this isn't working exactly how I want it to work. Okay, so what I just did was I changed my game directory, and what that should do is, you'll see in just a moment. So launch the version, it'll talk about risks or whatever, just say I understand, play. And then it'll load up, so it'll load up. I'll pause and resume once it loads. Okay, so the game is loaded now. So now you can quit the game, and then when you go to Files, you go up here, so you make sure you're at Home or whatever, or it might be Quick Access for some people. Depends on what type of computer you're on. And then you go %app data %.minecraft, and then when you go in there, you should see a folder with the title of the Forge version that you created. And then when you go in there, you should see a mods folder. This is going to be important later, and you'll see why. So now let's actually get into installing the actual mod now that we have Forge. So we don't need the Forge window anymore. So now you make sure you go under Files here, and there's only one version of this mod, so you just install that version. And then you make sure it's completely installed up here before you leave. So that's the second link in the description, and that's where you download the Weather 2 mod, or the Weather 2 Remastered mod, not the regular Weather 2 mod. And then CorelUtil is the third link in the description. So you go down here, so you make sure you're under Files, and then filter by, say, 1.12.2, and I don't know, I guess you can just download the latest one. I don't remember which version of CorelUtil I have, but you can just, I would just download the latest one and see if that works. And if it doesn't work, you can go back to this page and try other versions. So yeah, you make sure it's downloaded all the way, and then now we're done with Google. We don't need it anymore. And you can open up Files, Downloads. It'll take just a bit, so I'm going to pause and resume when it loads. Okay, so my downloads folder loaded. So you find the Weather 2 Remastered file and the CorelUtil file, and you put them out on your desktop space, I think is what it's called. So you go to Home or Quick Access, depending on what computer you're on, what type of computer you're on. %app data %.minecraft. And if you didn't change your game directory like I did, you would just go straight. There should be a mods folder right in this folder that you would put things in. For some reason, it's not there for me. I don't know why. Or it might be and I'm just blind. But I changed the game directory, so I would go to here, to that Forge version that I created on camera, and then you take these right here and you put them in your mods folder. Make sure they're in your mods folder, and then now we launch the game. So go here, we need to wait for it to load. I'll be back when it loads. Okay, it loaded, so now you make sure that the correct version that you want to play is selected down here, and then you click play, and then once again you wait for it to load, and I'll be back when it loads. Okay, so I had to load up the version that I usually play on because with the Forge version that I created, like in the launcher, it kept crashing, so This is not the version that I created on camera. You'll see a bunch of other mods that I have. But you should be able to load up Minecraft without your game crashing. If your game does crash, I don't know what to tell you, honestly, because I'm not that tech savvy. But anyways, a way to check that you have the mod is to go to mods and check the list, and you should see whether to remastered. And then you can also, I don't know, create a world. You can just create a world and let's see, I don't know how long it'll take to create the world. You can test to see if the mod is downloaded by going /storm create, I don't know, F10. Yep, I have the mod. As you can see, I'm being launched through the air by an F10 tornado, because apparently you can spawn those in. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope this tutorial helped you. Sorry if it confused you more. But if you follow everything I did in the video, you should be able to get the mod installed, and hopefully you don't experience crashing like I did. I think it's because I have two identical versions of Forge. I think that's why it crashed. And I don't think my computer likes that. But anyways, thanks for watching this tutorial, hope it helped, and goodbye.